Okay, so literally everyone is talking about AI. But let's be real. The big question is, how do you actually turn all that hype into a real business? Well, today we're going to break down a super practical playbook. We're looking at two totally different ways you can build your very first AI service business. Let's jump right in.
This is it, right? This is the question that's on every entrepreneur's mind. AI feels like this giant kind of abstract wave that's coming. But the opportunity, it's not abstract at all. It's very real, and believe it or not, it's more accessible than you think. So the question isn't if you can build a business, it's how.
And just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, the global AI market is on track to hit almost $750 billion by 2025. Yeah, billion with a B. This is not some little niche trend. This is a massive economic shift, and it's creating incredible new opportunities. So here's the game plan for today. First, we'll talk about the big picture, what we're calling the new AI gold rush. Then we'll walk through two very clear paths you can take, the AI agency and the prompt seller. After that, we'll get into the one winning strategy that works for both, and we'll finish up with your secret weapon, your human advantage.
We are living in a totally new world right now. These powerful AI tools are suddenly available to everyone, which means you don't have to be some giant tech corporation to get in on the action. And that has just opened the floodgates for a whole new wave of service-based businesses built right on top of these AI platforms.
And this is the most important shift to understand. The new gold rush isn't about trying to invent the next big AI model from scratch. No way. It's about being the person who knows how to skillfully apply these amazing tools to solve real problems for real businesses. The value isn't in the invention anymore, it's all in the implementation.
All right, let's dig into our first path. This is the AI agency model. I like to call it the high-touch integrator. This is the path for you if you want to work directly with other businesses, roll up your sleeves, and solve their complex, nitty-gritty problems.
So what does an AI automation agency, or AAA, actually do? Well, at its core, it doesn't really sell AI. It sells outcomes. You go into a company, you find their biggest headaches and most repetitive tasks, and then you use AI to build custom systems that save them time, cut their costs, and just make everything run smoother. You're basically their expert guide into this new world. And the services you can offer are super concrete. We're talking about things like hooking up their sales software to their email marketing automatically, or building a smart chatbot that can handle, say, 60% of customer questions without a human, or even creating dashboards that can predict which customers might be about to leave. These are high-value solutions to expensive problems.
And because you're providing so much value, you can charge accordingly. Agencies usually start with a project-based fee for a big custom build. That could be anywhere from a couple thousand to over $15,000. But the real endgame? That's moving your clients to a monthly retainer for ongoing support and maintenance. That's how you build a stable, predictable business.
Okay, let's switch gears completely and look at path number 2, the prompt seller. I call this the scalable expert model. This one has a way lower barrier to entry, and it's all about creating digital products you can sell again and again and again. The idea here is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Let's say you have deep expertise in a specific field. Could be marketing, could be law, could be photography, whatever. You can take that knowledge and translate it into a series of brilliant AI prompts. You're basically selling a recipe that helps other people get the same amazing results you can, but without needing your years of experience. Now, the secret here is being specific. Nobody's buying generic prompts, but a pack of prompts that writes a perfect email campaign for a new software trial, that sells. A system of prompts that creates a consistent visual brand for a new startup, people will absolutely buy that. You're not just selling text, you're selling a complete solution to a problem they face over and over.
So the pricing model is totally different here. It's all about volume. Instead of one client paying you $10,000, you might have hundreds of customers paying you $49. A really well-made prompt pack can be an amazing core product. And if you offer a subscription for new prompts and updates every month, you can build a fantastic, scalable income stream.
So, we've got these two very different paths, right? The high-touch, high-ticket agency and the low-cost, high-volume prompt seller. But here's the crazy part. To actually succeed, to stand out from all the noise, both of them rely on the exact same core strategy. It's two simple steps. Step 1, you have to master one niche. Seriously, the biggest mistake you can make is saying, I do AI for business. That means nothing. The winners are the ones who say, I build AI chatbots for dentists, or I create marketing prompts for indie authors. Be specific. Step 2, price for the outcome. Don't charge for your time and the number of prompts. Charge for the value, the time, the money, the headaches that your solution saves your customer. This quote from Ayush Agarwal just hits the nail on the head. He says, buyers are not paying for the text of the prompt. They are paying for the expertise and the time savings. And that is true whether you're building a $10,000 automation for a company or selling a $49 prompt pack. The customer is buying your expertise, packaged up to deliver a result. That is what they're paying for.
And now we've arrived at the most important part of this whole playbook. In a world that is about to be flooded with AI-generated everything, your biggest competitive advantage is not going to be your technical skill. It's something that AI can never, ever do.
I mean, just look at this data. It's wild. AI content that has a human strategist guiding it, what they call human in the loop, performs over 4 times better than content that's just fully automated. 4 times. It's not about replacing humans. It's about humans using AI as an incredibly powerful tool.
So why is that? It comes down to one word: trust. A huge majority of people, 77%, say that a company using AI doesn't make them more trustworthy. In fact, for many, it does the opposite. People have a built-in detector for things that feel robotic or inauthentic, and it immediately puts their guard up. Pure automation just breaks that human connection.
So let's get really clear on the division of labor here. Let the AI do the grunt work. Let it collect the data, write the rough first drafts, handle the logistics. That's its job. Your job is to bring what it can't: your unique perspective, your real-life experiences, the right emotional tone, and the overall strategic vision. Think of AI as the engine, but you are still the driver.
All of this creates what you could call an authenticity premium. And the amazing thing is, this is a natural advantage for small businesses and solo founders. Think about it. Big corporations struggle to sound authentic. Everything they say has to go through lawyers and committees, and it all gets watered down. But you don't have that problem. Your personal story, your unique voice, that's your moat.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one question. The AI tools are here. The business models are clear. The AI can absolutely do the work. But the real challenge and the real massive opportunity is to figure out the one thing it can never do. What's the one story that only you can tell? Because that